Hi everyone, it's Josh Nicholas here. Just recording some more Randominion. Hopefully the sound quality is a bit better this time. I'm doing it through my computer, just the inbuilt mic in there. I'm planning on upgrading to a better mic, so quality should hopefully be better shortly, but if this works, great. Currently 51st on the ladder, 61 rated, 61.39. Not really too concerned about it. Let's turn this off. Not really too concerned about my rating. I was grinding a bit for the Big Money tournament that's currently running at the moment, being run by Executable. But ultimately, didn't qualify. To qualify, you have to be extremely good. So yeah, I'm not too disappointed. So instantly, I'm seeing a workshop here with Hostility. That looks good. Also, Groom. Hostility is going to help for the engine. I want to trash down first though, so I'm definitely going to go Steward. Count isn't really good trashing. Could go workshop here, but Groom gives me benefit after gaining cards, so I think it is Groom Steward here. That's kind of what we like to see. Groom and Steward didn't collide, but I didn't find any estates. Yeah, it's all good. We'll get there eventually. No rush. I also could have taken the hunting grounds, maybe a market, but I'm happy just trashing down for now. Yeah, especially because I'm going to grow Hostility here. That's actually fairly fortunate because I can get 3 horses. I might have only been able to get. Might have only been able to get 1. So I can groom again here. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be grooming a lot for Hostility and Smithy. I could even go a second groom, but I don't want to be overturning one yet. We'll see how we draw. We find Steward, that's good. So I'll get rid of those 2. And I think I will take the Hostility again just for the horses. I would like to get to that market. And I only have 5 in hand, so it means I have to do a deck. Should be achievable. Also means I don't get to Steward trash, but I can deal with that for 1 turn. This is kind of an interesting spot here. I'm just going to draw. I want to get to market. I want +5s. So I can do that. I could go for a couple silvers and trash. I've used all my horses though. I could just draw, keep the horse. I think I'm going to do that. I'll draw. I have 2 horses, so I could have actually done what I wanted to, or what I was thinking about doing. I guess second Groom. Groom's going to be pretty decent here. End actions, and we'll go to the market. Yeah, I'm really just looking to build a basic engine here. Hostility, Smithy, market for buys. Eventually I'll add some payload. I would like to trash down a bit more if I can. And I think they've trashed a lot more than me. It could be a bit concerning. That's a little bit sad. That's okay though. I'll take Hostility and a whole lot of horses, I think. Could even go Hostility Steward. I don't want Smithy at some stage, so I think I want Smithy now. Put in the next shuffle. And this deck should get rolling soon. I'm going to use a Groom soon, get a couple silvers for payload. Smithy and Hostillery, probably one each turn from Grooms. I will buy another market. Hunting Grounds, I might buy one of them. It'll be handy later. It will be handy for draw, and it will be handy for trashing it into a duchy if I have excess draw. Zach is very thin here. Oh, they went the count option. I really haven't been paying much attention. I probably should have. So they're very thin. Oh, I'm not going to go to trash again. That's a bit unfortunate. Unless... No, I will. I'm going to draw with the Steward. I should have the Steward down here. Yeah, awesome. So if I groom for Steward, trash. Better to groom for his Hostillery. And then groom again. Thing is, I'm just going to draw all these horses if I discard them. So I don't want to do that. No, I'll discard one for a horse. I think that makes sense. I'm not sure if that made sense. It probably didn't. So I get the Steward now. And that's good because I have a horse top deck for next turn. So I'll trash down now. And I have 5 for another market. So I'm down to 4 coppers in my deck. Early signs is I hate this turn. I need to find a Hostillery in my top 3. Or some more horses. Yeah, it's definitely just Hostillery Smithy spamming with the ground. Could have even gone 3rd ground, but I don't want to overturn more rooms. Okay, I'm gonna be happy now. So I can draw here. And if I play a horse, which I will, how do I have so many actions? I've only played one action this turn. So I might go for silvers here. Get some more payload. I will need payload soon. What's the other one I want? I think it's just the Hostillery. Could just go Hostillery, Groom, buy gold. But I think I want 2 silvers. So it gets me 6. If I draw, I get to 8. I can get Hostillery and Smithy. Or I can draw, trash, get a gold. Yeah. This makes sense, I think. Trash that. What do I want here? So I've got 4 Hostilleries, 3 things that draw. I think I want another thing that draws. I'll take the gold. I kind of like how my deck is starting to shape up now. Zach is a lot thinner, but I have a engine that draws. I'm drawing deck every time, unless things don't line up. So Zach has 2 golds, 1 silver. They're just going to straight single. Where yeah, this is definitely a Dr. Province board. So now I could take some more silvers. So I have 6 money, 9 money. 2 silvers gets me 13, which puts me at gold and which puts me to gold buy and something else. I think I'll do that. I'll draw everything. I have stewards as well. So I can get to 15 this turn. I'll do exactly that. So use up the coins. That gives me 15, so I can province some gold, and then after that I can continue to double province. I could have just double province this turn, but I think I wanted the gold anyway. I might need to use steward for draw, so I don't want to be too heavily dependent on that. So yeah, they're capped at, I'm pretty sure they're capped at 9 VP per turn. And that's assuming they draw everything. Oh, that's assuming they get to 8 with the count. And the count gaining a duchy, not doing the +3. So yeah, what do I want with Groom? Another Smithy would be nice, another Hostelry. I think they're just the two. They go Hostelry Hunting Grounds. Makes sense. So I have to use that for... Oh, that's not great. That's 15 though, I think. No, that's 14. Well, it's the same thing. What am I lacking? Draw actions. It's about even. If I'm at 14, I'm gonna go hostility. I'm gonna go province hunting grounds. I think. Don't discard. So yeah, there's no use in another gold. I'm good for buys. That makes sense. So now Zach has some kind of some engine gods, but I don't think he has enough to draw deck. Yeah, pretty comfortable with where I am at the moment. I should have double province next turn. I wouldn't. Am I counting my chickens? I might just take a handy estate. I don't think they can double province, but I'd rather not find out the hard. Oh no, if they double, they can't win. Can they double in Duchy? I don't think so. I'm gonna go to the horse here. Oh, I could trash hunting grounds. I won't. I'll take that. I'll take that. Have I got everything? 8. I've got 15. I've got 16, sorry. So if I've got 16, I can get a horse. Discard for that. So I can use that for a coin. I can also pick everything up. So do I pick up now? No. I'm not sure what my top card is. I think it's not a bad card. So I'm just going to get coins and Smithy, I think. And I'm not expecting to lose this. I think my top deck was a Smithy. Maybe this was Silvery, I'm not too sure. So they would have to get to 16 and then count for a Duchy. That's not happening. They only have 2 buys. I think best case scenario they province Duchy. They have no more actions left, so it would need to be something spectacular here. They're going to do the Dutchy thing, Dutchy dance, but I don't really want to dance with it. I just want double. It's looking good. So better to just play this. Yeah, that's definitely 8-16. That's easy. Cool. Good start. Insta leaves. Probably play one more. I think I said that last time and then played for another hour. Not many people in the queue. Yeah, the queue is very thin. Is it like a match going on or something? No one in game chats. No matches. It's friendly mix. Interesting. Why not just a 51? Did I just go up a bunch? I always forget that. Makes me leave search. Man, it's really quiet. I don't normally play it this time. It's about. And doing maths is sometimes easy and sometimes it's hard. I think it's almost 2 UTC. Yeah. I'm not normally on around this time. Cool. Found a match. Will it be ZP again? It will not. It'll be the Sparkle. I don't know. So, Monastery, Moneylender is traffic, also Recruiter. Recruiter is a top-notch card. So probably would want to start 5-2. Library Populate, oh boy, that's a lot of horses. And Recruiter trash stuff. So getting to 10 seems good. No plus buy in the Kingdom. That's a bit sad. So do I try and do other stuff then? I think Recruiter's still a good card. Might be a Moneylender Silver. Recruiter trash down. Yeah, if there was plus buy, I would love to do some cool stuff with Library Populate Recruiter. But I think this is going to be a boring money game. Probably money on the silver opening. Try and spike 5 for a Recruiter or a Library. I think I prefer Recruiter though. Get rid of Den Estates. Gear also makes sense. I actually don't hate the gear. I'm considering it myself. What does gear accomplish? It makes sure you get a 5. You don't get 2 5s. You only get 1. I'm going to take the silver. Hopefully high roll. Don't high roll. So it's going to be a 4. I guess Mining Village is fine. It's a village that you can trash later for 2 money. And that means if I do miss again, I'm probably looking at gear. I think, yeah, gear to set aside excess treasure looks good. So yeah, they've got a second gear. And I get 5, so that's good. I'll take Recruiter here. I want to get rid of the estates. I want to kind of get thin, but I also want to really grain aggressively. I feel like what I've done's wrong. Could take livery. Does get me. No, I'm taking Recruiter. I want to trash down. Feels a bit sad. We're taking gears now. Recruiter should have enough food to have some excess villages. I don't see me using them for anything else. I really want to find Moneyline here or Recruiter. I want to find Recruiter here, definitely. Otherwise, it could be a bit of a sad story. Could just early mining village trash. Get a gold. Yeah, they've trashed nicely. Cool. Well, that was nerve-wracking. Now I can trash that. Do I want a livery or do I want a gold? I think I'll go livery. Livery just helps out a bit more. I can manage losses a bit. I know I will want a gold at some point. Yeah, and no reason not to take livery. Apart from the posture and action that you might not have later on. So they're going to livery now as well. And I don't know, maybe I'm starting to catch up a bit. What would the ideal deck look like? Maybe another gold and then everything else gone. Another gear so I can set aside a gold every turn or set aside provinces. Definitely, yeah. I could definitely do with another action. They take populate. Don't hate it. It could really stuff them up though, which is what I'm hoping. If I play gear, then Recruiter misses shuffle. I'm just going to take a gold here, and I'm going to look to green very aggressively. If I can green next turn, I'm greening. So stables, gear. Populate could make sense for me, because I have a whole lot of villages that aren't being used. They've gone nicely, unfortunately. That's just a trade off. I guess that only real bad cards are the populator, moneylender, mine, trader. There's 3 cards to get 5 good ones. This is definitely a problem, so I have to fight back with the province. No, they populate again. Wow. I think that leaves the door open for me to populate and maybe snag a tie. Let's set aside these 2. I think I'm just going to be really minimalist and dash for the end. I could see the populate getting them in trouble. Livery again for province. If I trigger shuffle, puts a gold and silver in there, and a money lender. Yeah, if I miss, it's just going to be taking a gear. Or, if it gets to that stage, a Dutch. Kind of like being the first person to bring on these kind of boards, just because points lead can be hard to overcome. Could have populated last turn. I guess, like, if they populated with a whole lot of horses, which they did, yeah, that's fine. They populated there for no horses. I don't hate their play. It does look like they're going to problems very... Oh, they're going to problems consistently every turn now. So basically, my deck needs to hold on for another 2 turns. 3 even. I've got a whole lot of copper. Recruit is kind of break glass in case of emergency. I'll have another horse in the shuffle. That is pretty nice. I can also use horses for way at the seal. Hasn't been done yet, but yeah. They're using a lot of horses now. They're also getting a lot of horses every turn though. So this is very much a grip on and hope kind of finish. Mind to trash gold into gold. Who would have thought? It looks like they're gonna maybe set up the next shuffle as well. Yeah, that's smart. And then gear to set some sort. I don't see the point in playing that gear. The horses are already there. I'm assuming they're all horses. If the horses are already there, then why would you take a gear out of your shuffle? Alright. So this turn is pretty make or break. They province, then I province back. It's going to be very hard. I know I've got 2 horses. I have a gear, and I have a recruiter. And if I have a bad turn here, should mean my turn after is okay. I've got a livery down there as well, actually. So I can definitely dodge you. And that might just be the aim. Get the dodge you. Wait until I get the province. So if I dodge you next turn, they can't take a province without fearing an end. I'm just gonna draw stuff. Don't set aside. I can set aside a horse action. And I can take something out of the shuffle. Bottom card is Recruiter. Well, Recruiter's in my bottom two. I don't think the other one's an action though. Might be a copper. If I draw, I think I'm drawing into Livery Recruiter for a province. I think I'm drawing. I hope I haven't miscounted. I hope they've trashed all their coppers. But I think I'm drawing Recruiter Copper. It's Mining Village. Oh, shoot. No, that's fine. Because I can go Livery. I can go Recruiter for Seal. And I can go Mining Village. I completely forgot I had Mining Village. And I will Livery. And I think that's not quite game. I didn't see when he did that, but hopefully it's the case. Yeah, I've got it in hand. Oh wow, that's yeah, very nice. Livery one village of the spare. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so T-Spark probably shouldn't have gone for the second populator, I don't think. If they province first, I think my deck is in a much worse state. So once we get down to that's GG. Yeah, so once we got down to I can't speak. Yeah, so in T-Spark's situation, I think you want to get down to 2 provinces left, and then with the points total being equal, you can dance. And I'm fairly certain that they would have had a better deck to be able to continue dancing, whereas my deck would have dropped off. So yeah, I think that second populate was a bit ambitious. I know I got them a whole lot of horses, but yeah, graining first was, especially as player 2, graining first can be really good, and it was there. Yeah. Got rid of that stupid red arrow. Happy with that. I think I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching. If you, hopefully the audio is a bit better here. I guess time will tell. And yeah, see you next time.